everybody, it's Brickhouse here. And how many of you out there still purchase DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs, vinyl records, hell, even cassette tapes? How many of you out there still purchase physical media? Answer in the comment section down below. The reason why I ask is that there's been a little bit of development here recently, and I found this over on Bounding into Comics, and I know it's been covered in other places, but this is something that's really important. And that is the fact that using platforms like Amazon, you can go on Amazon Prime and purchase a movie. But did you know when you purchase that movie's not yours? In fact, Amazon can do a number of things with that digital version of that movie or TV show. They could take it off the platform and no longer give you access to it, which is what's happening to people that have purchased Discovery content on their PlayStations. Sony has announced that thanks to a licensing hiccup, which that hiccup might have something to do with their merger with Warner Brothers, possibly, PlayStation users who use the system's signature store to acquire various Discovery Channel series, TV shows, specials, so on and so forth, like Mythbusters, Street Outlaws, et al., will soon lose wholesale access to their personally owned content. See, what happens here, just like in my Amazon example, is that you're not buying that content. You are purchasing a license to have access to it. And that's how it works with most streaming services, platforms. You don't own, say, Star Wars. You don't own Mythbusters Season 1. You purchased a license to be able to access it, to watch it, to view it. Announcing this move on December 2nd, that was this past Saturday, or was it Friday? Friday. No, it was Saturday. Anyway, Sony informed its customers as of 31st December 2023, due to our content licensing arrangements with content providers, you will no longer be able to watch any of your previously purchased Discovery content, and the content will be removed from your video library. Neither Sony nor Discovery have offered any public clarification as to which exact aspect of their content licensing agreement resulted in development. Again, has probably something to do with the merger with Warner Brothers. Further, it notably appears Sony will not be offering any refunds for affected by this change, and doing so effectively leaving customers in the wind regarding their legally purchased media. And that is why I asked the question that I asked at the beginning of this video. Myself, I used to buy tons of DVDs and Blu-rays and so on and so forth. But I stopped doing it. And I admit, I had stopped doing it because it was just easier to fire up the Apple TV, go to Amazon, purchase my movie, watch it. Now, yes, I can download that to my iPad and watch said movie on a plane. But still, I don't legally own that copy. I purchased a license to be able to access it. Which, now that the red flags have gone up due to this situation with Sony and Discovery, I'm rethinking that that stance that I've had for the last number of years. And I'm rethinking my position where I may just have to go out and buy a Blu-ray player and start buying some Blu-rays again. And make a shift back to physical media. Because keep in mind, folks, I'll use the Amazon example. Just like here with Sony. they can remove that movie. You no longer have access to it, but yeah, you paid for it. In fact, not only can they do that, but they can manipulate that digital copy, that digital content, and edit it and do whatever to it. Just like what's happened, and I put a video out about this a few weeks ago with the French Connection. How the digital version of that movie has been altered. So I think it's time for those of you like myself who have enjoyed purchasing content from Amazon, Sony PlayStation, the PlayStation Store, heck, even Apple. It's time to start buying physical media again. So we don't have to worry about content being removed that we purchased. As noted above, this development is but the latest in an ever-growing tide of anti practices coming out of not just Hollywood, but the worldwide entertainment industry as a whole. Video game giant Capcom declaring war on the practice of modding video games to Crunchyroll and Sony, locking previously free-to-watch anime simulcasts behind a newly introduced subscription tier. Cases such as where a given company can up and revoke customers' access to their purchased content, it's apparent now more than ever that corporations are no friend to consumers. Ain't that the truth? And it is this constant, unfair fight that has led many individuals to begin banging the drum in favor of physical media ownership. After all, at least for now, corporations have no legal right to your physical property. Such notable criers include Oppenheimer director Christopher Nolan, who recently lamented how there is a danger these days that if things only exist in the streaming version, they do not get taken down, they come and go. And Pacific Rim creator Guillermo del Toro, echoing his colleagues' thoughts in a November 20th post to his personal Twitter account. The director likewise declared, physical media is almost a Fahrenheit 451, where people memorized entire books and thus became the book they loved. Level of responsibility. If you own a great 4K HD, Blu-ray, DVD, etc. of a film or films you love, he added, you are the custodian of those films for generations to come. He's not wrong. And again, I'll ask the question, how many of you own physical media? How many of you just purchase your media from an Amazon or a Sony or an Apple? Comment down below. Share your thoughts, share your opinions. Love to hear what you guys have to say about this. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you later.